Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this video I am proud to present a competitive deck that you can play in Hearthstone and it costs zero. Zero dust, no dust whatsoever. All the cards in this deck are completely free, almost all of them are from the core set, and then there's the two login reward legendary cards, Bonedigger and E.T.C. So with this deck is an updated version of the deck that I built when Death Knight was introduced to the game. Death Knight cards were added to core set, and core set finally became competitive on its own, thanks to Unholy Death Knight cards being largely part of the core set. So Unholy Death Knight cards, even the most powerful Unholy Death Knight card, Lord Marrowgar, the legendary card, is available for free in the core set, and that opened up an opportunity to actually play a full core set deck. That was in December, but now of course the core set was updated in April, and now with the updated core set, actually the deck is even better, because the updated core set got a bunch of 1-drops. One of the weaknesses of the previous deck was that it didn't have enough 1-drops. But now we have Murmy, and now we have Tour Guide, and those fill in the blanks, and the deck is even better than it used to be. Also, I'm trying to build the deck so that you can play with some of these fancy legendary cards that you have access to. I mean, they're free, but they're still legendary. So getting to play with Bonedigger, getting to play with E.T.C, it's just fun. Speaking of E.T.C, E.T.C is sort of a sideboard in Hearthstone. So when you play E.T.C, you can discover from the 3 cards that you have put into it while you were building your deck. In this deck, the 3 cards in E.T.C are Anti-Magic Shell, Lifedrinker, and Alexstrasza the Life-Binder. So we have a buff card, and then we have a couple of direct damage cards that we can try to use those to actually end the game. I'm not really sure what the E.T.C is that great in this deck. I have had some good times with it, but might not be necessary. Black Knight also a little bit questionable. I'm not meeting that many taunt minions, so you could run 2 copies of Anti-Magic Shell natively in the deck. Maybe you could run an Anti-Magic Shell instead of Black Knight. There's still a couple of things that could be done to try to improve the deck, but overall it's functioning pretty well. Actually, I played 6 games with this on the ladder. I won all of them, so 100% win rate deck confirmed. And yeah, it's just fun deck. Your general strategy when you play this deck is to swarm the board and then end the game with Grave Strength. Grave Strength give your minions +1 attack, spend 5 corpses to give them +3 instead. So you try to get some 1-drops in the game, then Battlefield Necromancer, a phenomenal card, summoning those corpses as Risen Footman. Currently 1/3 Risen Footman, actually it has been buffed since this image was taken. And then stuff like Graveyard Shift giving you reborn minions, so you're hard to drive away from the board. Ymirjar Deathbringer as well. Your minions just are sticky, and then there's always the risk of that Grave Strength. Also, Vulpera Scoundrels give the deck some discover options, so you can also discover spells that you don't have access to on a regular basis. And yeah, that's pretty much the story, and this is what it all looks like in action. Considered keeping Grave Strength, but I mean, I need the minions. If I can't find minions for it, it's just useless. With a hand like this, I want to play this like this. Because I want there to be 3 corpses by turn 3, so that I can activate the Deathbringer. I currently have no play for turn 2, so I will hero power turn 2. And that gives me a chance to find the 3 corpses. Except that I don't have the 3 corpses either. But at least I get the top deck card. I don't know what to pick from E.T.C. Ah, you're right. You're right. It does only require 2. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, I guess we did. I guess we died. Don't think we have anything that can handle the incoming minion. I'm trying to make it more difficult for them to have that killed. I don't think it's gonna work. Hellfire's coming. Or Defile. Okay. A pair of 5/5s. And then they start to resurrect them, I guess. There's not a whole lot I can do here. The Warlock is at full health and will have resurrections coming with Reborns. Yeah, I mean, it's a high roll deck and they high rolled. I guess it's not completely over. But they do have hard removal in the list, right? I could kill one of those with the hero power.
I can be very persuasive.
I'm gonna have to do it like this. Well, I already saw one Shallow Grave. They only have 5 cards in hand. They shouldn't be able to easily get another Shallow Grave going. They get the Darkon. Yes. I have no idea what they have in the E.T.C. Absolutely no idea. I guess Death Strike will have to do now. There's a blood tap, but it won't help me survive. Death Strike will help me survive. Alright, but the problem is that they will have those resurrections. Resurrecting with Reborn. Okay, I'm going to draw some cards.
Here for the tour?
So far, so good. Let's see what I can discover here. Blood tap. I'll give it a go. Not that one. Get these out there. Okay. But now I'm out of random stuff.
We're not done with you yet.
6, 7, 10. I have 11. 11 plus 15. Not lethal. Don't have lethal. I have 26 damage. I will have to kill the Darkon. But an anti-magic shell that will take 7 mana. I have to spend the Grave Strength this turn. 7.
Finally, my ancestors are useful. Leave bones, please.
6, 7, 10. Yeah, that's not enough. I have to kill the Darkon. I have to kill the Darkon, then try to hit face. This won't be enough. They have another Defile left. That's a huge risk. Because that could backfire real hard. Well, I guess they didn't have a Defile in hand. Okay, they're looking for Defile. But Defile is not enough because Defile doesn't kill these. Look at that! Turns out that we just won. Anyway. 100% win rate pre-deck. Alright, we can do this. Murmy means that there's always going to be a target for the sidekick.
My blood boils for war.
Is there always going to be a target for the sidekick being hit? You can also try to play it like this.
I have but little time.
Coin the Murmy. Maybe this was a little bad, because now I can't kill this and get the Necromancer out there next turn. Maybe that wasn't a good idea. This stone is kind of nice. Yeah, it is the best equipment.
The fallen will serve.
I'll try something like this now. This mage deck shouldn't be running AoE. There's no way for them to kill all of this stuff. They can probably shoot the Necromancer down.
My blood boils for war.
A secret.
Reach for the skies.
Let's see about explosive runes or objection. No, so counter spell, Ice Barrier, or Vengeful Visage. We're going to kill that one there. We're going to play more stuff on this board. What was the Visage? Alright, well, I guess that was still fine. Blackthorn with sub. Hey, thank you. Now it's a little easier to kill the Necromancer, of course. I could have just not hit. But I believed in this. I believe we're going for anti-magic shell here. Like the anti-magic shell, kill that one. The others go face. Alright. We have a full board of stuff. Mage can still do the 6-cost spell next turn for 2 AoE, which can kill some of these. Okay, that could also, I mean, it discovers a spell from any class, so who knows what's gonna happen with that? You mean this spell? Or the 6 mana deal 2 damage AoE? I'll do what I can.
Arms up.
Trade there. Ooh, Josh into anti-magic shell. Well, the mage is down to 4 health now, so that's good. Also, only AoE spells can do something here. That can still target. Locations can still target, even though these are kind of untargetable. Which is of course a little sad. It's still a tricky position. Yeah, here comes the Deathborn. And I played around that best I could. Now the mage is dead. Yay! Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.